제 260회 어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요?
Nothing special. 안녕하세요. Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Speak Korean. I'm your host Lisa Kelly and today we still have not left the salon. There's so much to do there. So we're going to cover a little bit more. And these days, you know, even men do things to their hair, color it and dye it, which we call it perm it. And they put stuff into it. If you look at Korean actors and actresses, it's the women who have the long, straight, like natural hair, and it's the men who've got it cut, permed, and bleached. And they just do all sorts of things to it, right?
They do a lot of the flyaway stuff.
It's called the 바람머리.
바람머리, yeah. They got the very natural looking that takes like 2 hours to get. Yeah, I just do this. 안녕하세요. I'm Stephen Revere. Thank you all for being with us once again for another episode of Let's Speak Korean and being with our two students.
네, 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요, 마루. 여러분 안녕하세요. 정말 만나서 반갑고요. 제 이름은 마리나예요. 지금 우리를 보니까 기분이 어때요? 좋지요?
yes, 기분 좋아요.
네, 안녕하십니까 여러분이. 저는 마루라고 합니다. 네, 만나서 반갑습니다. 그러면 공부를 시작합시다.
네. And when you want to address everyone, you say
Are they the
여러분.
students or the teachers? I don't know. They should be teaching this today. They're pretty good, aren't they?
All right, let's go into that beauty salon and see what we're studying today.
Wrap it up
With Lisa.
and Steven.
머리끝이 좀 상하셨네요. 어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요? 머리를 감은 다음에 영양제를 바르세요. 아, 영양제요? 알겠습니다.
Okay, when you go to the salon, you know, I hate when they say this. Even if my hair is healthy, they say, 머리끝이 좀 상하셨네요. My hair is not. It's in very good condition. It's in bad condition. Okay, it's dried. You got split ends. That's what they're talking about. You girls know what I'm talking about, right?
Split ends.
Yeah.
That's what they call that stuff in English. I was
Yeah.
trying to think of it. Yeah. 머리끝이. Okay, pay attention to the pronunciation of this. It's not 머리끝이. No. Just like 같이, right? This one is 머리끝이.
끝이.
Yes, it's a chi sound on the end of it, okay? You want to do the chi sound. And then we have 좀 상하셨네요. And 상하다 is, well, let's see. 음식 상하면, what
gets
happens?
bad.
It goes bad.
Bad,
When
yeah.
food goes bad, we say 음식이 상했어요. But here, in this case, if your hair 상하다, then what happens? It gets split ends.
Yeah, it's dry and damaged. So they're saying your hair is pretty damaged at the ends. It is not. It's in very good condition. All right, let's
They're
repeat.
upsell. They're trying to sell a little
Repeat
treatment.
this. Okay, 머리끝이 좀 상하셨네요.
머리끝이 좀 상하셨네요.
머리끝이 좀 상하셨네요.
네, 상하셨네요. 어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요? 관리하다 is to take care of it, maintenance, right? So how shall I take care of it? How can I keep it in good condition?
관리하다 is to take care of something in this instance, okay? So 어떻게 관리하면? Now, we would never say if, what can I do if to take care of my hair?
Right.
But this is what they're saying here. What can I do to take care of my hair that will be good for it, right? So it's tough to do a direct translation here. 어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요? And again, we've got should I for this one. How should I take care of my hair?
Right. Let's try saying this because we don't just say this for our hair. We say it for our skin, our clothes. When you buy new clothes, how can I keep it, looking good? Or how can I keep the leather of my shoes or my purse looking good? Try saying that. 어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요?
어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요?
어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요?
네, very nice. 머리를 감은 다음에 after you wash it, okay, and we learned 감다 before, 영양제를 바르세요. 영양제 is like something to keep it healthy. In other words, a treatment, like a spray-on treatment that us girls like to put in our hair, right? Or like the sunblock.
Yes. We learned 감다 before, right? To wash your hair. So after you wash your hair, 감은 다음에. Okay, here's a little bit of a tough expression. You're adding that to show that it's past tense, okay? After you do it, 감은 다음에, and then what are you going to do? 영양. Now this is interesting to me because 영양, of course, is nutrition.
Yes.
Right? So you've got 영양. I always say 영양가가 많아요. 영양가 is nutritional value. Yeah, nutritional things, right? So if it's got a lot of nutritional value, you say, oh, 영양가가 많아요. Or if it doesn't have any, you say 영양가가 없어요.
Right.
Okay? In this case, 영양제, and you'll see J added on to the end of a lot of things to say it means kind of stuffs.
Right. And I want you to stay in good health. I don't want you to catch a cold. So here, take a vitamin. 영양제 먹어요. Ah, it means a vitamin now,
Oh, I
right?
see. This is some 영양제 is vitamin too.
네.
Isn't that useful?
Okay, let's just finish up really quickly. Ah, 영양제요? Oh, something like a leave-in treatment, right, for our hair. 알겠습니다. Got it. All right, let's go and take a look at today's Korean Insight. Korean Insight.
And ladies and gentlemen, our insight for today is a study tip. And you know, we've been doing this show for a little while, but I don't think I've told you how I started studying Korean.
Really?
Did I ever mention that?
No, you haven't.
When I first got to Korea, I was teaching at an institute. I was teaching English, and of course, the first thing I did was I talked to one of the other teachers who was also an English teacher, but her English was not perfect. She was a good English teacher. And I did an exchange, and that's what I would like to
You
recommend.
exchange money with her?
No. I'm sorry. I should have said language exchange. It's always about money with Lisa. I don't know. Yeah. I did a language exchange with her. Yeah, and every week we would meet at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. We'd get together and I'd do 45 minutes and she would teach 45 minutes. We'd teach each other, we'd sit around practicing. It was a great way to practice the language, and I hope that all those of you out there who are interested in Korean as well, go look around. Like I said, you can go to www.arirangtv.com and look for exchange partners.
Right.
There's all kinds of places you can look for Koreans in your
tons
neighborhood.
of Koreans who want to learn English, so you just do a one-on-one kind of thing where, you know, if you start studying, you're going to need to know what it means in English or Korean, and they'll be able to help you. What a wonderful idea!
And even if you're in Ukraine or someplace like that, right? You go to the Korean restaurant that's around, or Lithuania. Do you have a Korean restaurant in Lithuania?
Yeah, we love
I'm sure they do, right? You go there, you
Talk
ask
to the
them-
lady.
Tell some Korean, hey, is anybody studying Russian? I can teach them Russian, and they can teach me Korean. So whatever country you're watching this in, you can do it too.
Okay, great idea. And let's ask Stephen to talk just a little bit more. Tell us what we learned today.
I'd be happy to. I love to talk. Anyway, we got 머리끝이, the ends of your hair was one thing we had. Then we had 상하셨네요. What 상하다 was to go bad for food. In this case, that you get split ends, right? You're having problems with your hair. And then we had 어떻게 관리하면, if I want to take care of it, right? What should I do? 어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요? What would be a good idea? And then we had 감은 다음에, after washing it, 영양제. Okay, 영양제 was what? It was a treatment, a hair treatment, right? Good.
Okay, 끝입니다. I was trying to get you to say that. All right, thank you very much, Stephen. Let's take a look. 자, Stephen 들은 다음에, after we listen to him, flash animation 보세요.
머리끝이 좀 상하셨네요. 어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요? 머리를 감은 다음에 영양제를 바르세요. 아, 영양제요? 알겠습니다.
Lisa, I know you're a flower lover, so here's
And
a
I like
little
presents
flowers
too.
for you. Yes, there you
So
go.
pretty.
Yeah.
어떻게 관리하면 좋을까요? How should I take care of this, okay?
What would be a good way to take
Yeah.
it? Oh, very good
Give it
example.
lots of water?
They're fake. You're okay. They're fake. Don't worry. You're okay. Don't worry.
Thank you very much.
Say goodbye. We're out of here.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.